I heard Mom anyway basically saying Ambi did a she did Dancing with the Stars. She wouldn't be a natural. What? Ew.
That's so brilliant that you heard her say that about you. Well, you aren't a natural.
She was throwing a few people under the bus.
Hello, listeners. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome.
Yes.
To Amber and Vogue. To Vogue and Amber, the podcast. We are here, and some of us are still queer. Isn't that right, Abby?
We've lost Imo. She's off in Thailand, not Thailand.
Emma's in Thailand. Honestly, now that she's here, we can say it. She is always on holidays.
Someone tried to say that to me yesterday. You're always away. I was like,
you are.
No,
You're
I'm
always on holidays, Amber. You are, yeah.
Hardly, like, because I went to Lanzarote after got kicked out of Dancing with the Stars.
Why not?
Why not? Oh, well, I'm going back. I'm hitting the dance floor on Sunday. I'm doing a group dance.
It won't know what hit it.
Fingers crossed. I need something to wear for the wrap party. Might be wearing my St. Patrick's Day outfit for the wrap party. We will see. I'm going to change my nails as well. I've taken the green off.
I have got imposter syndrome for St. Patrick's Day. Now I'm sure someone's going to throw a bottle of piss at me. Joanne has firmly placed it into my mind. I'm like, okay, well, that's just happening now.
So you're in a car.
Change of clothes. Yeah, I'm in a car.
You're in a car and you just drive through. You want to keep an eye on the weather. I'm hearing about like.
I looked
snow.
last week and it seemed okay.
No,
well, I don't.
No, it's raining on Tuesday. It's not raining a lot, and we're warm enough. 12 degrees.
12 degrees. That's what we're thinking.
A gal I work with said that. So the parade goes along her route, and she said they've made a sign saying "Amber for President." So take a picture if you see it.
I'm gonna spit at it.
So you have to go. So do you go? You go in a car at the front of the parade and just wave to people.
I think so. Oh, please, Amber, I can't talk about it now.
Someone was saying to me, "What does she do?"
I hadn't considered.
I was like, she's just going to be in a car going like this. Flashing everyone.
I hadn't thought about the logistics of it. I just liked the idea of it because like I love being Irish, and any chance I get to talk about being Irish I will. And I was like, this is like the ultimate goal of Irishness, and I was like, I'll do it. And now I'm like, oh my god, what if no one wants to wave at me, and what if people throw things at me?
They will. And come here, who's in the car?
They will they?
Yeah.
Who's in the car with me? I don't know. If I'm allowed to bring someone, you're coming down with me.
How long is the parade? Will I be able to hold attention for that?
I can't wait. I think it's going to be a great day. Because you remember Dad used to take us to the parade. Do you remember that or no?
Years. I can't remember the last time I went in for the parade. We used to always go in. I know this is terrible to say. Go in and grab a bag of cans and go to Stephen's Green.
We used to do the Paddy's Day pub crawl. And we used to have this pub crawl all around Camden Street and stuff. And it was so much crack. Paddy's Day was a big day for everyone. It still is. They got these Jellycats. I nearly bought one. And when I was in the airport, I saw one in Heathrow Terminal 5 or whatever it was. And I almost bought one, and I was like, I'll get one the next time I'm flying. And then they sent us one, the 4-leaf clover.
The one that people were queuing around the corner for in Brown Thomas. Someone came over.
I have one.
Someone
she
came over.
Was like,
from
can
the
I have
States.
two? I was like, no. I'm having one of them. We're all fighting over the Jellycats. They sent a box of stuff. One was a watering can, Teddy, and I was like, none of them will want that. Oh my God. They were all going crazy over the watering can, Teddy. And Theodore eventually was the one who got it. He's brought it into school today for Toy Day. Like, there's just, they're so obsessed with Jellycat kids. But Otto has about 15 of those blue bunnies downstairs.
He doesn't like the blue bunny anymore. You're actually, look at you. You're looking very Irish today with your little green on your top.
This is you'd love this brand. This is Spell it's an Australian brand, and they used to only be in Australia. I went there when me and Louisa went to Byron Bay. Oh my God, when we went to Byron Bay, we had a great day, and then we couldn't get a taxi home. It was a nightmare. And then this taxi company tried to charge us $2,500. And we were like,
what?
Back to Brisbane, it's 45 minutes away, and they're like, yeah, $2,500. We were like, okay, we shall we had to try an hour and a half trying for an Uber. Then we flagged a taxi. Yeah, it was mad.
How much did you pay in the end then? What, $250 or something?
$250.
45 minutes. Why? Because it was going into another state or something?
I don't bloody know. We went looking for Chris Hemsworth's house. I didn't find it. It is beautiful there. Like I want to go back to Australia and just like do an like Australian tour, but you'd want to have a shitload of cash. That place is
big time.
expensive.
As much cash as you probably need for Iceland.
I don't remember Iceland being that expensive because I went years ago. I do remember getting extremely drunk in Iceland. I'd
love to go for the Northern Lights. I've never seen Northern Lights. No.
Go up the road and host. I said that to Amber. It was like, everyone comes up here and this so full of parking for the Northern Lights. And I was like, and did you walk up? Because it's literally 100 meters away.
I didn't realise. No. I told you I didn't realise until the next day when I was listening to the news that it had been the Northern Lights. I'm not always endlessly scrolling on my phone. So
I found an adult yop. Remember yops?
I don't really buzz off yops. I got them for your kids last time you were back. I love Yakult. And I feel that, have you ever had a Yakult? It's kind of like Actimel, but I actually prefer it to Actimel. And I've always thought to myself, imagine if you had like a 500 milliliter thing of Yakult for when you're hungover. Oh, it's so delicious. It's for your gut.
I think Yvonne, I'm drinking that. I'm working with them. Skier. And it's like a strawberry. I just love yogurt. So anyway, shall I tell you about my week, Amber? Are you ready?
Go on.
Hold the bloody phone. One of my I might be getting the Veruca socks in our house.
For the kids. Does one of them have
Veruca
one?
Socks. I'm not saying if anyone has any Verucas. What I'm saying is I'm getting the Veruca socks. It's Veruca sock time because they go swimming with school.
Oh,
and you have to be careful. Like Amber and I were Veruca girls. Like we were.
I got called out in work for saying you always talk about Verucas. I was like, one time I talked about them.
Yeah, Verucas are a real thing. They still go around. And me and Amber used to have Verucas and we had warts on our head. And you know what I found the weirdest thing? I never tested positive for that HPV. Isn't that the Veruca Ewarty virus? Surely I'd have that because I used to, honestly, it was like all over my hands and all over my feet. And I didn't have that. I found that very unusual that I wouldn't have that.
One thing I feel very blessed not to have is the cold sore gene. Yeah.
You've got much bigger fish to fry than that though.
Tell me about your week then. You're getting
I'm telling you, I've just had to buy Veruca socks and they have come up in the world. They are not the same as the Veruca socks that we used to flop around in. Like, do you remember those little wet white? No, these ones look tight and comfortable and just like you're not going to slip anywhere in them.
Oh, they just look like little ankle socks.
Yeah. So you don't look like the creep. But everyone kind of went around in Veruca socks at swim.
Oh, there's blue ones as well. There's loads of different types of ones you can get.
Yeah.
Fashion. Oh, the embarrassment though.
They were like a fashion sock.
Are the kids okay with having to wear them?
Well, they haven't worn them yet. I only ordered them, but they will be.
Well, speaking of being clean and stuff like that, so I have actually changed up my towel washing routine.
So you were shamed on the pod.
I'm sorry, Emma was the worst. A weekly
Emma
wash.
was bad. Now that Emma's not here, we can just tear her down. Emma only washes her towels once a week.
I do it now. I'm doing it like every second day, right?
I can't. I have stopped using the same towels as Sven though, by the way, because
But how do you do that?
Because one's grey, one's white.
He goes rogue.
Because I hide mine behind the door so he never sees it. But if you watch someone drying themselves, it's enough to make you not want to use the same towels.
But I've changed it with the towels, right? I cleaned the microwave. I cleaned part of the fridge. The oven is on my hit list. Hoovered the car.
Sorry, is this a fucking pod topic? We're recording a podcast here.
I'm following up from something I'm following up on something we were discussing last week.
Don't worry,
and then
just
also,
lost 1,000 listeners there.
The washing machine is on my hit list. Folk, I'm fascinated that some people like all the different cleaning habits of people. It fascinates me.
Yeah, but I love watching like cleaning stuff. Like I'd love to I really want a carpet cleaner to come to my house now. I have to organise that. I love watching like power hose videos. I saw some in Power
Hose videos, yeah, but
House.
our Power Hose, I can't figure out how to use it properly. But then the other thing I did as well.
Couldn't be easier to use that Power Hose.
Well, it's not, because we don't have the connector for. Andy was supposed to order one for me for the hose. But another thing I did, because I was given out about my bed having a divot in it. Do you know that you should be like, I don't know if it's on a monthly basis or every 2 weeks, you should be turning your bed like 180. So I did that, and it was like I was.
Who told you that?
I googled. Is that Bertie? Just sounding
That's
like a fart.
Bertie snoring in the background. I know. I don't even hear it anymore. I was on a meeting yesterday. I was on a Zoom call, and I was like, "Sorry, that's my dog," because sometimes it sounds like I'm just sitting here trumping away. It's Bertie.
Bertie.
Okay.
Stop! You just woke
I know.
up.
Sometimes you have to stop. It's very loud. Yeah, well, I don't turn my mattress around. I don't know why. I just.
Oh no! It was such a game changer when I did it. I do vote, but there was still a divot. You're supposed to do it every once in a while, and I'm telling you, it's a game changer.
I tried to go into my gig era. I nearly went to a gig this week. Dave was playing in the O2, and poor Jet at MCD. I mean, he's quite high up in MCD. He might even be running it. And I still text him for tickets. I'm like, Jet, is there someone else you could pass this on to? And he's like, no, not for the UK ones, unfortunately. So he has to get me these ticket links. And then I remembered it was the kids' bloody school, like their parent teacher meeting, and I couldn't go. But I'm trying to really go into my gig era, and I want to go to the Prodigy. The Prodigy are playing soon. Do you remember Breathe? I was listening to Breathe.
That would be an intense gig to go to.
I think I've been to the Prodigy once.
I feel like
before.
there'd be moshing at that.
Yeah, but you just don't go towards the moshing. There's moshing areas, and you just stay away from the moshing areas. But I like the Prodigy Breathe. I remember I remember trying to get the Prodigy album when I was younger, and Mom wouldn't get it for me because she said there was bad language in it, because I was that young. But Breathe, I remember listening to Breathe over and over and over again. That came out when I was 11. What was I doing listening to the Prodigy Breathe when I was 11?
Was it your man Keith from the Prodigy that passed away?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know, it's so sad. And you know, in that other band, Linkin Park,
oh, that was very sad. Now they've replaced him with a woman. It's
Did
not.
they?
Yes,
Linkin
they're
Park.
touring. They're back touring. Okay,
Did you see the Pussycat Dolls are back?
Oh, are they?
Yeah, there's only 3 of them though. Imagine you were in a band. Imagine you're in a band.
How many was there to begin with? That there's only
5.
3.
5. And the other 2 are kicking off supposedly online.
Why aren't the other 2 go? Why didn't the other 2 agree to the reunion?
I'd say they weren't asked, so they're getting really pissed off. Yeah, but like, do you know what I mean? If you can make enough money and just have the old 3 there in place, it's a 3-way
like
split.
Sugar Babes. How many different feckin' slot-ins did they have for the original one, Siobhan? Then they had Heidi, and now they went back to Siobhan. Yeah, they're back to the OGs.
They are the Sugar Babes.
Phenomenal.
Remember we saw them at the Soho House Festival.
Oh, they're brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh my God, I got
pics with them.
We both got pics with them, absolute losers. But like, we had to. It was the Sugar Babes.
I know there's some people I would get a pic with.
There's very few that I would go up to because I'd be too embarrassed. And like, if you were with me and went up to somebody, I'd try to run away. Amber, you always get pictures of people at the Late Late Show. Oh,
that's because I'm absolutely hammered in the green room.
I was at the Late Late Show, and remember that time that I was on when Colin Farrell was on, but he was.
I was not going for a picture with him.
Well, I was desperate to get a picture with Colin Farrell, and I didn't want to make it obvious. So I know all the team that work on the Late Late, and they were like, "Don't worry, we'll sort it out. We'll figure out a way." And so they were basically like, "Oh, can you 3, like the 3 guests, can you 3 come in here for a picture?" And I was like.
No, I didn't get a pic with him. And then another time was a Brendan Fraser, and I was like, no.
No, sometimes when they're too famous, it's a bit embarrassing to ask. You're like, oh God, sorry. You probably get this all the time, and I really want.
I went up to your man at Aidan Dunbar in the airport. He played your man in Line of Duty.
Oh, I'd say he was nice. Was he nice?
He was lovely, yeah, but I was kind of 2 sheets
to the
wind as well.
Why'd you go? Oh yeah, I was like, why? Why did you go up to him? You bloody
I thought he was
weirdo.
a hero. I think he's a great actor.
Do you know what we keep missing? And I keep saying to myself that I really want to go. Father Ted Fest. So
really?
If any English listeners don't know what Father Ted is, it was a really, really funny program in Ireland. They only did 1 series because Father Ted actually passed away. Yeah, because he died of a heart attack.
I don't think there was only 1 series, folk.
I think there was, Amber.
No, Vogue. I'm looking here. There's like loads of series.
Oh, how many was there?
Fake news.
Whoops.
Hold on. It aired 3 series from the 21st of April 1995 until the 1st of May 1998.
Yeah, so there was 3 series, and it is one of the greatest TV shows ever made.
And Graham Norton was in it.
Yeah, oh my God, Graham Norton's
character was absolutely brilliant.
So they do a whole thing in Ireland. Like, we have these like mad competitions and stuff in Ireland. Well, the Rose of Tralee is kind of mad when you think about it. But like Father Ted is this like Ted Fest is this Father Ted competition where people go down and they like compete to be the best. Like Mrs. Doyle or the best, Father Ted the best. What was Ardal O'Hanlon's character called again? Dougal. Yeah,
it's and very very funny. It's
I really want to. I think it has to be like on our hit list of something to do.
Okay, I mean, I can't say I've ever had any interest in going to that. There's so many different festivals that happen around Ireland and quirky festivals as well. There's the biggest is it Lisdoonvarna Matchmaking Festival? Biggest matchmaking festival in the world, I think. There's the thing they have as well, the Puck Festival down in Kerry. Over in Kerry. Down and over. But there's loads of different festivals in Ireland because I remember when I was getting into TV production in Australia, I had to basically research all the different festivals in Ireland. We've lost you, have we?
No, you haven't, my darling, sweet Amber. Sweet angel Amber, you have not lost me. I had begun to lose interest in the festivals. Are you going to any festivals this summer?
No, but I would only like to go for a day to festivals. I'd love to do a day at Electric Picnic. I think I'd love to do a day at that one Beyond the Pale. It's only in Wicklow. But
I think I always want to do a day, but I think it's very like Electric Picnic would be one that I'd be like, yeah, I could pop down for that. But I think
for a day, I'd like to go. I was thinking Forbidden Fruit for a day last year, but I just feel like I'd be an OAP at that. Yeah, definitely an OAP at that for sure.
You are definitely too old for that.
I'd have to say the gigs that I've been to in Malahide Castle have always been great crack.
I just cannot bear not being able to get home fast. You know what I mean? I don't like the crowds.
I'd like to go to one. I wasn't here, but I wanted to go to. I think it was it the Coors that were in St. Anne's Park. That would have been great crack. Brilliant.
The Coors. I might do one of the ones over at what's it called, Hyde Park, because you can actually.
Oh, is that 5 points or something?
No, Hyde Park. Like, it's not a festival. They do one person a day. So like it'd be Pitbull one day, it'd be someone else another day.
Oh right, okay. No, Jeff, he was saying as well that and the Coors are playing in Spain at some stage as well. Potentially when we're there, I would go to Malaga to see her. So I have a couple of bits I want to talk about anyway, okay? That happened to me this week.
If it's anything to do with cleaning your microwave, scratch it off the
list.
list.
Well, I tell you what, I had to go get my glasses fixed. I was sitting there and work.
Is along the same lines as the microwave.
One of the lenses fell out. So I had to, you'll be shocked by this. I had to go get one screw put in there. How much?
40 quid.
One screw, little screw.
Well, I would assume it would be free.
Fiver.
Yeah.
And then I was so shocked. I was like,
they didn't need to charge you for that. That's bad. That's bad that they charged.
And then I took a picture of their price list. Eyelash removal, €20 per visit. If you get an eyelash in your eye that they have to help you take out. Contact lens fitting. Okay, no, that's fine. Contact lens insertion and removal lesson. How much are you paying for a lesson to get your contacts, to put your contacts in?
Sorry, where is this place? They're charging for stuff that it would be just a kind thing to do.
How much do you think you're paying for a lesson?
15 quid.
40. Yeah, I know.
Well, in fairness, if you're not able to, I could put a contact in. I don't know.
No,
I've
I
never
can't.
Had
my
one.
eyes are too. No, my eyes are too small. I still have one of them. I would prefer to be wearing.
We do have pissy little eyes, don't we? Mine are worse than yours. Honestly, if I didn't have mascara on, you wouldn't see my eyes.
There's 2 shocking pieces of news from Hoth. I have read that they're potentially bringing in paid parking in the summer, €1.80 per hour. I'm not happy about that. And then another thing, Country Kitchen is closing.
I don't believe that.
Well, that's what I was told.
Country Kitchen is like a cafe that has opened
a deli, I would say. A deli, like little mini mart.
Yeah, and it opened when I was about 14. So Amber was about 33. But they've been doing Cajun chicken and tandoori chicken since I was 14, and we still eat it. Like, I can't live a life knowing there's no Cajun chicken on the go anymore.
I'm going to have to ask them who their suppliers are. I'm going to have to go down this weekend.
They
get one
make
last
it
Cajun.
there.
Really? Oh,
I
shit. I'm going to have to ask for the recipe. Well, listen, it's good.
Maybe they're closing down and opening somewhere else.
It's good that I'm on my cooking journey. So, she's still alive.
Oh, yeah. Listeners, I wanted it to be bad. I did. I wanted her to fail. I'm not going to lie, because I thought it would be funnier. But that girl, I enjoyed it more than I can say.
Someone asked me for the bloody recipe. I was deceased.
I wouldn't go that far now.
And then someone was like, give over. That's out of a box. I was like, excuse me. Yeah, the tacos are out of a box. How do you make crisp tacos? I'm not going to make them. I took the taco stuff out of a box, but I made the chili con carne myself. So what I would like is, excuse me, I would love some suggestions of healthy, easy recipes that I could make on a Sunday and then eat to get me through to the midweek.
A lasagna.
I don't think a lasagna is very healthy, is it? And that's very labor intensive. But it
a
is
lasagna is
food.
it's just a little step further than a bolognese. I had lasagna and a little salad. I said, do you know what? Make yourself a little salad on my own, just a lonesome dinner. I had a lasagna and a salad.
Where'd you get the lasagna?
From the fridge.
Who made it?
Me.
You made lasagna?
Yeah, I make my own white sauce. I didn't make that lasagna. That's a lie.
So any recipe suggestions for healthy recipes? Because I'm on a journey and I think the next thing I'm going to make...
God, she makes chili con carne and she's fucking Gordon Ramsay. You're going to get those... did we talk about the pans? I did talk about the pans.
Yes. Nigella Lawson.
Still going strong.
When I brought it into work, I was putting it in the microwave.
In the microwave? Okay, is that your week now? Are we through?
Oh my God. Folk, have just feign fucking interest, for God's sake. Yeah, well, this is for your benefit too, okay?
Amber, I am interested in you. Like, you wouldn't believe how interested I am. Well, did you know what? The listeners came back and they said that they're happy with Sister Cards. They don't want it to go. And some of them were saying that they play along with us. So Sister Cards can stay.
Definitely, I saw that.
So there's world records that people think that you could break, like Guinness World Records that everyone thinks that they could. Like, the fastest time to drink a Capri Sun, I would love a Capri Sun right now, is 16 seconds. I think that's doable.
Absolutely.
Squeeze it in, you go. Yeah. Spenny could do that.
Well, it depends. Do you have to do it with the straw, or can you, if you chopped open the side, that'd be gone in like 10, 12 seconds?
I think I don't know. I think the straw, I think it would include the straw.
And if you were hungover, geez, you'd probably do it in 8 seconds.
I look like I'm hungover now. I'm sitting here. I've got tea, I've got my yogurt drink, and I've got lemon water. Not healthy lemon water. It's Robinson's. It sounds like I've squeezed a lemon into water. No. That's not what I'm drinking. I was doing a TV show the other day, and it was a pilot for a TV show, and the most socks put on one foot in 30 seconds is 28 socks. I only got to 17.
I think you'd need to have a small foot for that to work, so you can get loads of different size socks, and they'd have to be very, very stretchy as well. It's all about the tools.
I mean, 28 in 30 seconds is pretty good.
Yeah. Most sticky notes stuck on the body in 1 minute, 62. Like, are you doing that to yourself?
I don't know, but the fastest time to eat 3 crackers. Remember you used to do that cracker game with the Jacob's crackers? No. It's 3 crackers with no water, and they did it in 14 seconds. But you remember everyone was doing that other game with the cinnamon as well. Swallowing a big...
trying to swallow the cinnamon. That was... Oh, no, because that's not possible. It's like how people do it with wasabi. Remember your man, Steve from... oh, my God, what was it called, that show? Steve-O. Johnny Knox. No, what was that show?
Yeah, Jackass.
Jackass. And he did something with the wasabi. I think he snorted wasabi up his nose or something like that. Like, what a dumbass.
Oh, my God. Like, he just did... I wonder what he's up to now. Remember he was going out with Stacey Solomon?
Oh, yeah. Anyway, another one here is most Smarties M&M's eaten in 1 minute using chopsticks.
I'd like to watch that.
That is such, a niche thing to do. Another one is, the most amount of Smarties or M&M's eaten is 32. Did I say that? I don't know. I can't remember.
That's pretty good.
Fastest time to run 10 meters with the balloon between the legs is 5.87 seconds. Honestly,
How
can't burst it.
random. Most balloons burst by sitting in 30 seconds, 52. That's actually kind of good. That's good squatting.
And then fastest time to peel and eat 3 oranges, 1 minute 8 seconds.
You know when you get an orange, like when it's tangerine season, and you get your tangerines and you peel the whole tangerine, and then you take a segment and you put it in your mouth, and you're like, fuck it, and it's just disgusting, and then you can't eat.
No,
It's
I
like,
don't eat them. I can't bear when someone sits beside me in the office and they're peeling an orange. I'm like,
oh my God, I even eat oranges, like, you know, in a football match, I'll sometimes segment an orange and just sit there
I
sucking
liked
away
doing
at
that
it.
when we played hockey, but like I'd only take the juice and I'd throw away everything else. I wouldn't be eating the actual orange. And those little veiny bits on it, it's like the veiny bits on bananas. Nah, don't buzz off them.
Well, the Guinness Book of World Records receives over 50,000 record applications, almost 1,000 attempts submitted every week. Spenny has 3, you know that? He has 3 Guinness World Records. You can't take it away from him. I can see them there. I've tried to hide them.
30 marathons in 30 days. Then what was it? Fastest Ironman in Antarctica. And then
fastest 7 Ironman men in the fastest time around the world.
7 continents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, there you have it. Let us know if there's any world records you would go for. I would probably go for the Capri Sun one.
I think I could do the Capri Sun one for sure. But do you remember getting the Guinness Book of Records when you were younger, and you used to go through it, and you used to just always try and find the people with the long hair and the long nails? I was trying to find a picture of you with your head brace to show Gigi what she'd look like if she kept sucking her thumb.
She's not going to stop.
Remember your head brace?
Yeah, what could I do? I was like one of those kids that turned like from a ugly duckling. The head brace would come out of my mouth and around the back of my head, and that's just the way I had to sleep every night for like a year.
How did you sleep?
No wonder
like
I was single. Another thing I had to do because of my sweating problems was I had to get specific deodorant, and I'd have to lie there at night. So I put the deodorant on. I'd lie there at night, because it would hurt me so much. It would sting so bad, but I wanted it to dry. And then when I was in school, it was the summer, I'd be so paranoid about my sweat patches. I put tissue paper under my t-shirt.
Joe Swash used to put he told me he used to put panty liners in where his armpits went, which made actually a lot of sense. You should do that. How come your sweating problem just stopped?
I don't know, but you know the way people, I don't know. I think it was an anxiety thing as well. You know the way people sometimes get
Amber
Botox
pissy sweat
injections.
face.
No, not at all.
I used to piss the bed, just sweat everywhere.
Some people get Botox in their armpits, but the reality of the situation is if you are stopping perspiring from one kind of outlet, it's going to find another outlet. So if you're going to get Botox in your armpits, you're probably going to have really smelly feet or really sweaty feet.
I'm a bit similar to Prince Andrew now. I don't sweat very much, I have to say. Like Joanne, when Joanne and I did a show and beat that, she'd be like, "What is wrong with you?" And she'd just be sitting there literally melting. Now it was absolutely boiling, but I'd be sitting there and I'd just have a dry face, and Joanne's whole face would be covered
I think
in
it's
sweat.
when you're
And
nervous.
she wore instant tan one day with a white outfit, and it was just like it just seeped everywhere.
No,
oh my
it
God, it
looked
was
like
so
she
funny.
poo-pooed herself.
No, it
I
didn't look
find
like
that,
she
like-
poo-pooed herself.
I think that you sweat more when you become aware of it. And sometimes, like, I feel like sometimes I get a very sweaty face. Like, I have to apply powder 2 or 3 times a day. Definitely. Thank you for giving me more lip liner. I was putting it on last night when I was out for dinner with my lipstick. The girls were very impressed. Thank you. If you don't mind.
Amber just rings me sometimes. She's like, "Oh God, I've run out of mascara," and I'm like, "Okay, I'll bring you back some mascara."
I never found that actually. No, I actually just might get you to get me some duty free, okay?
I'm not getting you anything because you still owe me money for your powder that I bought you.
No, I don't. Go check money I sent you. I sent you money
Okay, fine, I
for
will.
powder, and I sent you money for the tickets for the show we went to, and I sent you money for D.
Oh my God, I was sending you the tickets for the show. I was doing it for you.
I pay my way.
Well, I forget what I was going to say to you there. It's about perspiring. The only time that happened to me, remember I did the voiceover for Gabby's Dollhouse, and I was the fridge, and I had rushed in, but it was kind of verging on summer, but I was wearing like my fluffy, like sleeveless thing, and for some reason that was the only day I was like, just felt really hot and sweaty. And then they took me into this big massive room to do the recording, but there was like 20 people sitting there, and I was like, oh my God, like this, I have to do it in front of everyone. So then I started sweating loads, like on my head and stuff. And I had to say to them, I was like, oh my God, sorry, I've just worn
Why?
something very hot. It's too warm.
20 people is a lot of people to be listening to you.
I know, but like it was all people from like Universal and stuff. Anyway, it was fine, but I was just, when you get yourself into a little bit of a fuss, you do get quite
There's
sweaty.
nothing worse than being a sweaty Betty. And I feel like if I feel stressed of something, I get even more so sweaty.
Okay, let's go to sister cards. Come on, I'm dying.
Okay, let's go.
What was the cringiest thing you did as a teenager? I mean, I feel like teenagers these days are just like going around looking like 10 out of 10s, and we were going around like, remember we used to put glitter along your cheekbones, like actual full on glitter.
I didn't do that. I used to wear this like luminous blue eyeshadow. I used to be slick
Amber,
Rick with the hair.
Desperate.
I got the short hair, and then I would just fill it with fucking gel, slick it back with the big cow's lick. Ruined my eyebrows, so they were just like little slithery things on my face. What else did I do?
I used to have to do Amber's makeup all the time.
Shocking job.
She never.
Shocking. We used to iron our hair before GHTs.
I used to put bleach on my hands to get the tan off.
The cringiest thing, I suppose. Me and Lynn, and we were way too old to be doing this. We used to do dances for her mom, Joyce. We used to be dancing to like fucking.
But that was different in Joyce. I used to go down to Lynn's house. I'd literally walk in the door, go straight to the fridge. Make
Vogue,
myself
we were
a
like
Linwood.
16 doing a bloody performance to George
Amber,
Michael. Like,
you were very immature of your age.
Show me the lie. And then we used to make the videos. Do you remember all the videos we did to like Spice Girls and everything? And we used to do videos pretending it was Ricky Lake, but it was Vicky Lake. So Vicky was the show.
I think that's normal things to do when you're younger. Amber, you were such a nerd loser though. Remember we used to have that, like, she always had an electric piano in her room, and she'd be like,
I regret getting rid of that. I regret getting rid of that.
You should set one up in your bedroom at home. I'd love to see it just under your TV. It would fit. Oh. Okay, what's the best reality TV show of all time? Oh my God, remember that one? What was it? Temptation Island. Spenny and I found that, and T was only a baby at the time, and he was like, I think he was like 18 months old or something, and he was sick. And so we were staying in one day, like all day on the couch, and we watched, I convinced him to watch one episode of this show, Temptation Island. No, T was just, he wasn't feeling well. He was 18 months. He was just wandering around. Oh. And Spen was like refusing to watch it. He was like, fine, we'll watch one. And while we sat and we watched the entire series in a day, it was the most fascinating thing. When people can just be so awful to each other, it's crazy to see human nature.
I love some of the dating ones. So maths, but there's too many ads when I try and watch on the TV. I loved the one I Kissed a Girl. The Ultimatum can be good. Never got into Love is Blind. Never watched RuPaul's Drag Race. I know Kel Damage, like absolute blasphemy. And the same goes for the Real Housewives ones. People love the Real Housewives ones.
I don't watch the Real Housewives because I think there's too many of them now, and I know that I'll get sucked right in and I'll love it and I'll go straight back to the start and watch them all, and I just don't have that time.
Celebrity Big Brother. That was amazing.
It used to be more amazing when people were less careful.
When Gemma Collins was in it with your one Tiffany.
She's doing the Jungle and the
All Stars or something.
Yeah, I wonder if she'll last.
I would say I'm a celeb. No, not I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. Celebrity Big Brother would be mine. I always enjoyed that when it was back in its heyday.
Mine is always going to be the Kardashians. I love watching the Kardashians. I'm fascinated.
Oh crap! I forgot about them.
And all the spin-offs of that. I just think. Okay, what old person thing do you do?
Go to bed really freaking early. I'm in bed at 8 o'clock. Lights out at 9.
7. So
love it.
Lights out
Absolutely.
at 9 every night.
I adore it. It is.
Do you really put your lights out at 9?
9, half 9, yeah. Vogue, when you were here, the two of us were going to bed at 7 o'clock. Night.
I know. I love going. But
I
as
love
soon
it.
as like, I'm literally like to T. Come on, T. Please go to bed at 7:30 because I'm desperate to go to bed. I'm wrecked.
He's such a spoof for the amount of times he comes up to you. I can't sleep. Trying to angle his way into your bed for a sleepover.
Well, I've bought him some magnesium gummies. He'll be all right. I'm gonna try it. He sleeps the least. I got up at 6:10 yesterday morning. I went to train before I went out. And one by one, they all come down by 6:30. They're all there. I'm like, oh, the one morning I just...
Could they hear you?
No, they didn't hear me. I could hear Otto kind of rumbling, but like they'd stay in bed because they're not allowed to get up to like 10 to 7. But they obviously could then hear me and they all came down. What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? I had to eat live scorpions on Bear Grylls, but I don't think you'd be allowed to do that anymore. Feels a bit cruel. Ugh.
I was really eaten upset. Weird things. I don't think I've eaten weird things. I play it safe. Even when I went to Thailand, didn't like eat any of the cockroaches in the street or anything like that. You know the way people get them on skewers and everything. I wouldn't be into that type of stuff. No, thank you very much.
No, I've eaten loads of weird things. I've eaten pig's brain, fish eyes, fermented fish.
Disgusting.
I've eaten scorpions, tarantulas, but you can only eat their legs. Crickets. I ate a rat on a stick. It was awful. And we had to skin it, and the stench of the rat. I know, it was really hard to skin, and then we had to put it on a stick and like roast it and eat it. And I was just like, oh Jesus.
I would just say all the garbage I eat if I'm on a night out, like kebab and stuff like that. No, and that beautiful burger I used to get on Belmont Street in Aberdeen, where you'd have basically cheese, burger, batter, and it'd be in a bun. Unbelievable.
Oh my God. Do you know what I found online?
What?
You probably know this already because you are revolting and eat stuff like this. I just bought them frozen hash browns that you just put in the air fryer.
Oh yeah, you see them down in Lidl and stuff like that.
Oh my God, I've never seen them.
I wouldn't be if I go to a deli for a breakfast roll, what I'm getting is sausages, white pudding, and hash browns and ketchup. Delish.
I'm gonna make I don't eat sausages over here because they're not as good. Fair. So tomorrow I'm making a wrap and I'm gonna put cheese, right, guacamole, scrambled eggs, really crispy bacon, and then like sriracha and put it in a wrap and then toast the wrap as well.
You should get Ballymaloe relish as well.
Oh, I have that.
You can get a spicy, you can get one with a kick in it. That would be delicious. You wouldn't put any rocket or anything in there as well. That's like the wraps that they do. What are they called? The breakfast burritos. Yeah, yummy.
Yum.
What are you really snobby or particular about? I'd be snobby about the type of ketchup I use.
I'd be snobby about
and water. The butter.
Yeah,
butter and ketchup. There's certain things I'm not getting an alternative. I just got to stick to the OG.
Water and tea. Like I like to have filtered water. I don't really like drinking tap water. Oh, I'm sorry. That sounds really bad. I don't like it though. Unless I'm up in Scotland or something, then I'll drink the tap water. Like if we're up in Spenny's parents' house, the tap water there is lovely, so it's fine. But like Howth tap water is like I never say, and everyone knows I never say anything bad about Howth, but the tap water is awful. And
then what are you particular about? I'm particular about my things. I don't mind people borrowing my things as long as I know you're borrowing them and you're going to send them back to me.
I'm not particular about stuff like that. I don't mind people taking stuff, and if Mom borrows something and she wants to keep it, I don't really mind. Like she texted me about that dress. See that dress over there? And Mom was like, it's a lovely dress. And I was like, you can borrow it, Mom. I wouldn't do that. You love it. I'll take it for a while. I'll mind it.
I need to bring something for me back next week. Okay, so tell us the time you put your foot in it. All the time. What was something that you tried to learn but failed? I think the two of us failed with dancing. I heard Mom anyway basically saying Ambi did Dancing with the Stars. She wouldn't be a natural. What? Fuck you.
That's so brilliant that you heard her say that about you. Well, you aren't a natural.
She was throwing a few people under the bus. She threw Naomi under the bus.
Was she bitching about me? She wouldn't dare.
No, like literally poo all over her face from licking your bum bum so much. Unbelievable.
She wouldn't be a natural.
I couldn't believe, as like, you bitch. She's lucky I continued listening.
Well, you know what? It's very good to be self-aware, and you can't be good at everything, and you weren't that good at the dancing. Be honest.
Listen, whatever. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna stop me dancing in my free time.
Oh, but like you're a good like off the cuff dancer. You're better at off the cuff dancing than you are at the Dancing with the Stars.
Well, what's something you tried to learn but failed?
French, and I got pissed off. Like they just have the same words for everything. And then my French teacher was really trying to not she was trying to keep me afloat and above water. And I just was like, I stopped texting her then. I was like, Anne, I'm sorry. This relationship is over.
I'm on 551 days of Duolingo. I hate it. I don't want to do it. I feel obliged to do it every day, and I don't enjoy it anymore. I'm done. I don't know what to do. When do I cut it off? I should have cut it off
now.
I can't
cut it off now.
551 days. Like, that's like ages.
What's a life hack you heard that has now become something you do every time?
A life hack, let me think. Oh, I drink water the minute I wake up now, and you do you do that too?
I try to do that. I try to not have the coffee straight away. Yeah, I try to not have coffee.
In terms of a life hack, I have a little squidgy for the shower. So I get rid of all of the condensation after I've had a shower. So that means you don't have to wash your shower that often. Oh, it's another life hack. I'm trying to think. I don't know what a life... Oh, another life hack is you're supposed to put your fruit into a glass container because it lasts longer.
Really? Who told you that?
I swear to God it was a thing.
Oh my God, sorry, we don't have any of our own personal life hacks, but listen to these. To stop water from boiling water from boiling over, for overflowing, you put an ice cube in it.
Oh,
that's
I know when it starts bubbling up. Well, when it starts bubbling up, I put the wooden spoon in, and that stops it.
Look at this stupid thing. To keep produce fresh, dip the tips of bananas in wax to slow ripening. Who's going to do that? Yeah, it does say the wooden spoon there, Amber. So there you go.
There you go. There's another life. I have loads of life hacks because I'm an engineer, but I just can't think of any.
Amber, tell us about your weekend plans. What are you doing this weekend?
I'm going back to be a dancer. Something I tried to learn and wasn't very good at. So that's happening tomorrow. I need to figure out what time I'm there. And then Sunday. And then the rap party on Sunday. So I don't think they'll welcome me back probably after the rap party. It'll be a bit of crack. I'm excited to see who wins. I'm excited to see everyone. And then I have Monday off, and then you and I are having a sisterly day of bonding in the Merrion on Monday. And then on Tuesday, we're all going
to sit in the bed and scroll on our phones and ignore each other.
And then on Tuesday, you're being the Grand Marshal of the parade.
Oh, goodness, will I ever sleep? I'll take a sleeping tablet with me on Monday. Everybody, thank you so much for listening. We will see you for the bonus on Tuesday. No, Thursday.
Bonus is on Thursday. Please do continue to send us in your emails.
God, Amber's heartbroken about the emails.
I really am. I'm disappointed. Have a great week, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.